good morning, good morning, everybody. This is your girl, Gardening from the Root. So, this is part two. Sorry, I had made a part. Yeah, I was videotaping, but it was. But this is the video from part two. I wanted to show you guys my garden and explain what's going on and some of the issues that I do have. So if you're new to the channel and you have some suggestions about the garden, please put it in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up and let's get this community together. So this is my garden. Like I said, it is just beginning. This is around, I want to say, 6 to 7 months of garden. So it is definitely not big. So that's why I say if you want to start off gardening, then you can start off small like I did and just work your way. Like I said, I didn't want to make a really, really, really big garden. So anything that I do garden from now on is going to actually be in pots like this. So I just got 3 pots. So I'm in the process of going to a Lowe's or a Home Depot to see if I can buy any more pots because I want to start potting my vegetables. I want to start doing my vegetables in pots like this. So because I plan on moving really soon, and I'm in a search of trying to find some property that's really big so that I can make my garden big. I don't want to like full on garden all of this and then having to move. So I definitely want to take all of this with me. So that'll be another video and I'll show you guys what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it because I'm actually researching everything, trying to make sure that I can take it with me. So enough of the shenanigans for gardening. So we're going to go on. Like I said, I just have 3. Like I said, I'm just beginning. And this is some spray that I purchased. I want to go natural for my garden and not use a whole bunch of pesticides. So I was trying to make sure this didn't have a lot or any at all, but I wasn't sure because like I said, I'm a first gardener. So anybody that know about this, please comment below whether this is not for natural or if it is. I used a little bit for my tomatoes and I'm going to show you what my tomatoes look like and what's going on so you guys can definitely help me out. Definitely help me out with my garden. So these are 2 of the vegetables that actually came from my garden. I was really, really, really excited. The seeds at the bottom that you see are from a pepper that I grew in my garden, and I actually cut it this morning. So I'm going to save the peppers and I'm going to figure out how to germinate them, and that'll be a whole nother video. But these are 2 of the vegetables that I grew in my garden, and I was so super excited. So you just don't understand how excited I was. So next in my garden, as you can see, I started these out as little teeny bitty babies, and these are sweet potatoes. Now as I'm learning that you need a whole lot of space for different plants that I actually planted and didn't realize that you need so much space for each of them to grow and to fertilize and all of that good stuff. So I definitely talked to my plants. So I wish I had a before picture, but these 2 were actually very small and they were actually about to throw them away from where I purchased them from, which was Walmart. And I asked them if I could have them. They marked them down as low as they could and I bought them. So I actually raised these babies from little teeny, almost dead babies. What I like to do, I like to find flowers that actually are about to die or they look like it from a lot of retailers, and I really love to bring them back to life. So that's pretty much where my garden started from. A lot of them were almost pretty much dead. I cut the leaves and I fed them, and I love talking to my plants. So that's what my garden is about, love. So this is a pineapple little tree. It started out very little, but as you can see, I cut the little ends off. So we're going to actually see how this grows. It's been in the ground for about almost going on like 2 or 3 weeks, so we're definitely going to keep an eye on that. I have another one there. You see, instead of me planting it in the ground, I decided to play around with it and planted one inside of that pot. So this one is doing really, really, really well. It was really bad looking, so I decided to still keep it, and it's doing very, very well, more than what I thought it would grow. So next, this is a watermelon plant. I have two, the one here, which is pretty much two. As you can see, they're still kind of babies, so these are definitely growing. It's the one right here also. They were little teeny, and when I walked out this morning, I was really, really, really excited because I found a watermelon. Like, you guys, I am so super excited that I have a watermelon on my plants. So I definitely have another watermelon plant, which is right here, and it's actually growing. And I try to pull the weeds out so that my watermelon plant won't be like that. So I have one watermelon plant, I have 2, 3, and 4. So like I said, I'm in the learning process. I didn't realize how much space you actually need. So once I grow more watermelons in the future, I know that I need space. Next, I have you see 2 of my peppers here. I think they are banana peppers. I'm not possibly sure, but I lost the little stick that tells you what it is. But those are, I'm not mistaken, pepper plants. This is actually a tomato plant that started very little, so it's actually getting there also. These 2 here are sweet peppers. I actually cut a lot of them look like this because I actually cut them bald, because I'm trying to find, if you can see, something has been eating them. So I'm trying to find a non-invasive way instead of using pesticides so that the insects won't eat them. So if you know any thing that I can use for sweet pepper plants so that the insects won't eat them, please leave it in a comment down below. This is also a watermelon plant. It is much bigger than the other 2. I started this one out little also, kind of. So I'm very, very, very proud of this one. I've been pruning this one. I've noticed they say when you prune them and things like that, it helps to grow more watermelon. And today when I walked out, I seen a watermelon. Yay! So I'll probably do a little bit more pruning to this one because I want more watermelons to actually grow on my vegetables. On my plant. So like I said, that's my watermelon. This right here is also a pepper. She is actually growing very tall. I am in the process of trying to find a cage to go over her so that she is going to be well protected. These right here are my tomato plants. They started out very, very little. I purchased these from Walmart. They were sun-dried. They were burnt really bad, but I still bought them. I decided to cut the leaves off of them. As you can see, some of them are still, for some reason, developing some kind of bacteria. So if you guys know what this is too, I don't know if this comes from the water, but as you can see, it has some kind of little bacteria or something on it. So leave a comment down below what that is. And then back here, I have my babies. I have my pepper plants. I also pruned them. So this is like the second and third step that actually has grown on my babies. So I'm so proud of them. They have grown a really lot. So I have those pepper plants. I have one back there also. And this is my cucumber. This is my pepper plant. So this is the third pepper that actually have grown on this tree, well, a plant, and I'm so excited. As you can see, they have gotten bigger. I'm waiting for at least one more to grow on this one, but it hasn't, so I'm gonna prune it really, 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 really well. So last but not least, you guys, when you see that spray, it's for my cucumber plant. I have a cucumber growing under here. This is the second one, but as you can see, the bugs have really tore my baby apart. So you guys, if you have any suggestions of what I can spray on her name is Jazzy, because all of her flowers and stuff. So I try to name all my flowers, but this one caught my eye. Her name is Jazzy, but as you can see, she has a lot of insect holes on her, and they're starting to eat that one also. So you guys, if y'all can tell me anything that I can use so that she can actually grow her leaves back, please leave it in a comment down below. Like I said, I did purchase that spray, but that spray doesn't seem to be doing it, and I want to try to go as natural as possible. So hopefully you guys enjoy this little mini. Oh, I forgot about my tomato plant. Sorry you guys. So this is my baby. Her name is Estelle, and the thing about this plant is we moved here not too long ago, and I started seeing this grow out the ground. It was already kind of tall, and then one day when we came out, it wasn't this one, it was another tomato. The tomato that you seen inside the first bucket in the beginning of the video actually was growing up here. So it started to lean. You could tell somebody actually built it up underneath the house, so the branches and everything is coming from under the house. So I didn't want to dig it out and really stress the plant or damage anything, so I left it under there. And what I did decide to do is I purchased this to hold it, but being the plant wasn't trained to stand like it's supposed to in the beginning, I had to get some string and I tied it onto the tree limb, and I just hung it on the windowsill, which is right here, and so that she can at least kind of not lean as much. So yeah, so that is my garden, you guys. Like I said, it's nothing fancy, nothing spectacular, but I just want to share with you guys what I had growing in my garden. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, invite people over. Like I said, this is a learning experience for the garden. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I see your gardeners later. Bye.